Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are well. I don't know if you remember this stove. Came to it a while ago and it just needed a bit of a refit. It needed some bricks and parts, re-blacking. The door catch is a bit dodgy, so I've got one of those. There's a bit of a gap in the connection between the flue and the chimney, and it was all falling out. Not a lot of soot, but it needs to be a better seal than that. So I've got a new steel piece to go on there. I've already taken the flue pipe out and it was really heavy, really thick piece of iron. It lasts forever, but it's rusty and it looks a mess. So I've got a new flue pipe as well, which will fit onto the new adapter I've got for this hole here. So I've forgotten my main camera, so I'm doing this on my phone. Failure. So I want to get to it. I'll take you through the steps of it. So I've got it out. I'm just going to remove the this thing here, see what kind of space we've got, and then get the new adapter on. So let me get that off and I'll be back with you. Okay, I've got that off. It was just bolted on with 4 screws, which is exactly what I'm going to do with the new steel one. So I'm going to get us outside to the van and we'll just have a look at the new steel one and the new flue pipe and how they go together. I'll see you there. There we are in the van. There's a new flue pipe there. I've got it in 6-inch, 150mm. I've got a 1 metre section, so it can do it all in one go. And there it is. I've got a new, there's a new bird guard to go on, which I'll do later. Got a new door catch. All I really needed was that Jubilee clip in there, but we'll replace it all because it's not expensive. What else have I got around here? Just painted the adapter black. I always pre-paint everything before you need it. Quite often I go to some stove installations and they've not done that, and they've painted it after the event, and it's so messy. There's paint on those brickwork, and because they don't want to make a mess, they haven't really painted it properly. Anyway, paint it first. As you can see, it's still a bit wet, but the beauty of this bit is compared to what we had in there, the flue pipe in there, the old one, was going inside the clear liners, and then when anything ran down the chimney or soot fell down, it sort of fell on the outside of the flue pipe, then ran out onto the flue pipe and made it rusty. This one, it goes on the inside, so like that. See it sliding the inside? So I'm not going to put it all the way in because it's still a bit damp, but it goes on the inside of that, and the idea is any condensation or soot falls onto this and falls on the inside of the flue pipe and doesn't come on the outside and make a mess like it has been doing. So I'm going to wait for that to dry. I'm going to take some more things inside. That'll be dry soon. Then I'm going to mark up some holes, drill it and get it fixed to the concrete lintel that's holding up the liners. So once I've got that done, I'll be back. Now then, I'm just outside now. I have drilled the holes in that sump adapter plate, and what I need to do before I drill the holes in the concrete is just cut the flue pipe to length, 800mm this one, and then I can put it all in place, get it all plumb, and drill the holes in the concrete so they're in the right place. So I'm just going to get the grinder onto the flue pipe. Going to get me ear defenders, my face mask. I'll get this done. I'll be back with you. Okay, that's done. That's good. That's a bit of scrap now. There's an old stove that I rescued. Needs to be refurbished and brought up to spec if you want. And it's a good thing because all the insides are in really good shape and they're really expensive, those insides. I don't know where it's going to go. Shed somewhere maybe. Anyway, so back to the flue pipe. Flue pipe is done. I'm going to take the plastic off, take it inside, get it all sort of set up and get some holes drilled. I'll be back with you soon. Okay, so we've got the flue pipe cut, got the adapter on the top, the flue pipe's in the stove. I've marked out the holes. I'm just going to drill that. There's enough overlap between the adapter and the flue pipe. For, you know, it's quite a long spigot on the adapter, so there's inches of overlap. So I'm just going to get the holes drilled, and I'll be back with you when it's fixed up there. I've checked it for level and it's all good. Okay, so what I'm going to use on this into the because it's reinforced, well, concrete, I'm going to use these self-drilling screws with a Torx head. I've got the impact driver with a little bit in it. So I'm going to start drilling some holes. I can't hold the camera and drill the holes, so I'll be back with you when there's some holes in the ceiling thing. One moment. Okay, got some holes drilled. I'm just going to offer this thing up. Now, remember, there's a seam in the back of this. See it? So we want that seam at the back so it's not visible, and in the flue pipe it's not as obvious, but there's a seam in the flue pipe. So we need to, before we fix it permanently, need to make sure that seam is at the back, and you can feel it. You can't see it so much with this plastic on, but the last thing you want is the seam at the front. I've seen it where people have not realised and put it in. In fact, I can feel the seam, it's there. Okay, near the back anyway. So I'm going to put all this back in. I'm going to put some high temperature sealant on here, screw this into place, and then fire cement in the doodah, the collar, and then fire cement in this joint here. That's my plan. So I'm going to get this in. I'll be back once I've struggled and got it sorted. Okay, see you soon. Well, there you go. I've got the adapter in. I've put some, it looks a bit messy at the minute, but I'll tidy that up at the end. Silicon's still a bit wet. I put some fire cement in the top of the joint there. I've got fire cement here. Fire cement's down inside because when it's on the surface it looks ugly. So I prefer to put it down inside and push the flue pipe into it. So there is a seal there. It doesn't look like there is one, but there is. And then when I do the inside of the stove, I'll just smooth it out, make sure it's all good. So the flue pipe bit is done. I'm going to move on to, I've got the new handle on, which doesn't wobble as much as the old one, which is all piled up there. I've got new bricks to get out and a new baffle because it's... Where are we? There we go, you can see now. The baffle doesn't look bent much, but it is. and the bricks, you can see they've had it, so I want to rip all that out and get new in. Okay, I'll be back when I've done that. Okay, the side ones came out okay, but the back one was a bugger, so I had to resort to brute force. So I'm going to tidy this mess up and get the new bricks in. Won't be long. There we go, we've got the bricks in there, baffles just yet to go in. I had to undo these nuts here, which didn't come off with the impact, but I got them off with the socket set, and that allows these bricks to go in. Sometimes you can't get these things out, but they came out, which is nice. So a set of bricks, the bars are back in. I'm just going to go and get the baffle, sort that fire cement out up there, and then we'll move on to something else. And here we go, look, there's the new baffle, and the old one, and I don't know if it's obvious, but there's a definite weight difference, and this one's probably another half as much again thicker, so that's a lot better baffle, hopefully resist any warping. Okay, let's get it in. Okay, so it's a new baffle in, look. New bricks, it's all cleaned out. Flue pipe's done. Adapter is nearly done. Not missing door ropes here. I've got the new catch on, I don't know if I mentioned that. New catch. Sort these door ropes out. Okay, next. Alright, I've got a sheet of galvanised steel, and I'm just going to make a heat shield. It's not a very big one, just to go behind that wood, just to make it better. Should be a standoff from the wood. It shouldn't be fixed directly to the wood, so I'm going to have to make that just with some vermiculite sheet, and then secure this steel to that. Spray this black, it'll look good. I'm just going to cut it out. It's not very, see the line, it's not very big. Got my grinder ready, mask and ear defenders, so let's do that. I'll be back with this soon. Alright, we've got that cut out, just with the grinder, ground off any sharp edges. I am just going to spray it black, wait for it to dry, won't take long, and then we'll take it inside and we'll decide where we're going to drill it and secure it. Okay, I'll see you soon. Well, there we go. I've just got the heat shield on. I've left the original one there, and I've put the steel one in front of it, and I've just used a 25mm spacer made out of vermiculite board, and there's an air gap at the top, and I've left a gap at the side. So we've got a bit of better protection than what was there. So heat shield, new adapter, new flue pipe, new seal. We've got new glass and door seals. I've cleaned the glasses as well. They don't rattle anymore. And new seals on this side. New bricks, new baffle, as you've seen. I'm just going to smarten this stove up a little bit. It's a bit grey, and we've done a bit of work to it, so we might as well make it black again. So let me go and get some stuff and do that. There you go, I'll give that a bit of a brush. It's still a bit wet in places, so it looks shiny, but once the fire's been lit, it should make a nice satin sheen. But it looks a lot better already. Okay. All is looking good. So I've just got to adjust the handle to make it a little bit better. Now I've got the new seals on, it's different. I've got to do the feet, so I need to just tape up around the feet and do the feet because they're a bit grey looking. So that's it really. I'm just gonna close this video out here. So we've got new bricks, new baffle, new glass seals, new door seals, re-black the stove, new flue pipe, new seal in there, and a heat shield and a new adapter to the chimney. I'm going to check out the bird guard. It doesn't look healthy, and I might change that. But that's it really. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate some comments or a thumbs up. That would be great and helpful. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one. Have yourselves a great day. Bye now.